Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovating, and amazing, spectacular Propagandacast. I'm your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master of propaganda, off here to a 1v1 on Nexus. In the west, this is Clororaa, fighting here for America, freedom, democracy, the American dream. Taking on the role here of the 6th Armored Division with Recon support, airborne and mechanized, triple infantry bulletins. Versus in the east, it is Clausewitz, fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland with strategic reserves, German infantry, and Osthuben with double infantry and Panzerfaust bulletins. And as always, a big thanks to my patrons and supporters who certainly make this episode possible, and so many others. Big thanks to all of you. You too can join the ranks by pledging on Patreon. You can also just donate. Links in the description would certainly help me out a lot here. Always comment, like, share, and subscribe, and press that bell button to spread the word of the mighty Propagandacast. Let more people know of its glory. Gonna the MD4 to start for Clausewitz, rifle start here for Clororaa. Both sides heading for the northern fuel point. Will surely be some intense fighting there for the northern brickworks. Ralph's got back the Pioneer Team for doing support here. Good aggressive MD4-2 play there by Clausewitz. Thumbs up already. MD4-2 there catching Ralph's got. Oh, but not surprising they do get into the building here. He may have to just back off in hex southwards already, or will Clausewitz keep trying for the northern field? MD4 turning about there, go that up to Ralph's got to flank. Is this intentional by Clausewitz? Was he hoping to bait in the Ralph's got? Or was this merely a slip of the mining? Oh, he turned around there, fooling his opponent to think he was turning the machine around to deal with them, and Clororaa just ran off there. And with this, he was able to push back the reaction, slightly gaining control of the upper hand. But that said, there's still a Ralph's got there he has to do. He has to dig out. And this may prove to be a bit more of a challenge here for Clausewitz. Grenadiers moving in. More Grenadiers here for Clausewitz. Ralph's got on the Pioneers here. Pioneers wide off the heavy cover there, but they are in trouble. Grenadiers moving in for going from the northern field point here. Clororaa beginning to censor southwards there. And there you go, Pioneers riding, almost getting wiped out here in the first few minutes of the game, but Clausewitz managed to avoid such a troublesome and not particularly fun fate. Ralph's got there, suffers one casualty, and he gets stuck with the Pioneers, and they spin off. They spin right round. Like a record, baby. Right round. Anyways. Ground northern field point here. Ralph's got him for the southern point there. Pioneers should be reinforcing somebody's clear, prioritizing one infantry here. At this rate, it's looking like German infantry Clausewitz. They could still spin for strategic reserves in the Panther 4 Model J, for example. Ground the southern curve point here. Probably just a ward off against any Germans as they hit for the southern field point. Effectively setting up a tripwire, which does provide the Clororaa there with a bit of intelligence. Ground the northern victory point there. Going to ground the point here. There's something southwards. Probably see some tech here soon for Clororaa. Though what it will be, of course, is the big question. Captain or Lieutenant. Most bets being Lieutenant here for the 1v1 matchup. Though some places will go for the Captain. Gunners versus two Gunners versus one Ralph squad here. More Gunners running on the scene. Pioneers finally forced. Should be soon taking up. There's a bit behind in fuel there due to the early fight with the fuel point there. Clororaa meanwhile is yet to take up. We got beacons up there from Clororaa. Thumbs up to that. Pioneer is still waiting, and I do believe we got a bunker up there first rather than tech. Ground the center victory point here before heading southwards. Pretty much figuring it's actually much attention to the north, at least that's his bet. Or he just doesn't care. Meanwhile, we do have the tech there for Clororaa, and it is indeed the Lieutenant Platoon Command Post being activated for freedom. Grenadiers there beginning. Ralph's got being escaped to the sides themselves. One for the rhyming here. Clausewitz there, quick to fall back in the face of Clorora's infantry push. Grenadiers taking man lost there. Bunker done. Still no tech there for Clausewitz. Grenadiers taking further casualties. Pathfinders prowling in on them. MD4-2 there holding up here. Might expect yourself further southwards here to assist versus the main push here from Clororaa. Tech there for Clausewitz. Very good. But still no sign of a doctrine here versus Clorora's Recon support with its raid tactics. INR Pathfinders, Airdrop Combat Group, our M8 Greyhound, and the M83 Cluster Bomb. Grenadiers bring there go MD4 from support. Thumbs up there to Clausewitz. Of course, this does so much for harassment in the north, but at the same time, having MD4 to support the engagement in the centre does mean he's, much more likely to win them. But there again, for being flanked, Grenadiers going to do with that. Bit risky there by Clororaa to try and flank the MD4 with the Grenadiers nearby. Of course, he might just be able to distract here, Clausewitz, which obviously happened. In fact, last round got close force from the MD42, so it does pan out there. But say he hadn't timed this as well, that's going to go a bit more likely there for Clororaa. Fifth goal on the way there. Will be a problem for Clausewitz infantry and any light vehicles from catch it. Southern field with them seized by the Grenadiers. Pioneers filling up there as well. Tech done. But nothing further going on. There's still no doctrine for Clausewitz, and no further indication of what he's planning. We're outboarding further northwards here for freedom and democracy. Ground the car front here with the pioneers, connection forcing healing. Soon enough, at least medics, of course, need to be there to provide the healing. Returning for the sun fuel plant will be a bit of a problem for the condition not upgraded. Grabbing the point here, very good. Mapatoria seems reasonably favoured here for Clororaa at the moment. Clausewitz not barely getting any fuel. No sign of Panzergrenadier or the like to make it nice coming into a fast light vehicle. We shall see what it is Clausewitz is planning. But I would like to see some plan soon here. I would like to see some plan soon. Besides, just usually get 3 Grenadiers and MG42. Which is about as generic as it gets. Not bad, but you know, it's rather nondescript. Pioneers and MG42, they're going for the Pathfinder squad in, catching them out in the open, quickly getting one poor sock kill, but there you go, 5th kill there. Makes it harder for the gem to push in and finish off the Pathfinders entirely. That's it, Clausewitz not giving up. Quickly sussing out the effective range. More people lost as well now to Clororaa. Clausewitz still flooding manpower. Seems like he's either too preoccupied with what's going on in the front line, he just doesn't know what he wants to go for. There's a few possibilities here for Clausewitz, but wait, he's got 600 manpower at a time where I really feel like he shouldn't be flooding that much. In fact, now we got the Sword Lighting in the way, and Clausewitz got nothing. I mean, he's got Panzerfaust, but that's about it. That's going to be sufficient. Like, he risks really falling behind here, Clororaa now, so I feel like Clausewitz needs to make a decision soon here, and I mean soon, not just like, you know, soon tomorrow, I mean soon now. Grenadiers was the lieutenant, and got flank again. Up north, the makes approach from the northern fuel pods to a light tank halfway done. Clausewitz still flooding manpower. Before the control loop, Grenadiers pursuing in there. To a light tank halfway done. Up north here, fight from the northern fuel point as well. The south, the lieutenant almost got the MD4, the Grenadiers almost got the lieutenant return. MD42 wipe, and the lieutenant is almost dead as well, but does get away. Or does he? No, he does get the weapon return. Still lighting about to hit here. North Grenadiers in a bit of trouble here, going for the northern fuel point there. Now almost got it. We've got the drive squad flanking in here. MD42 will not be able to stand long. And he gets a Grenadier what? Clausewitz continues to float an abundance of manpower. He's going for Grenadiers and a sniper. Seems like he finally made up his mind. I do feel like he should be going for Panzergrenadiers now, to be honest. But at least he's going for something, which I think is the most crucial element. In the, rather than what he's going for, at least he's going for something. That said, he needs to let this up much sooner. I mean, it's still not great. But I don't know what's happening here for Clausewitz. He's usually a sharp player than that in some ways. I mean, he's perhaps more penciled than others. But, you know, typically he's not the float 800 manpower in the first 10 minutes of a match type of guy. Anyways, infantry right here with light tank. Let's get wiped. Yeah, there's a good chance of getting wiped here by Clororaa. Very good chance. I'd be surprised if he didn't. Yep. Pack 40 on for Clausewitz. Cancel the sniper. Not a bad idea, but still the situation remains pretty horrid here for Clausewitz. Pretty horrid. Now, not only suffered like significant wipes there, but he's also lost his machine gun to his opponent, and he's not really got great field control. The situation is only getting worse here for Clausewitz. And a part of it, I think, is safe to say, just boils down to him just flooding all that manpower. Always be careful about that in the early stages of the game. At some point, you know, you can't get away with it more as the game progresses, but generally, you do not want to be floating that much manpower in like the opening moments of the game. That is typically very bad, or at least not great. Sniper on the way there for Clausewitz. Pioneers being pinned down by the MD42. Grenadiers moving in. They could try and rifle grenade it, take it out there. They can use the terrain here for that hideout, in which case it's going to be hard for Clororaa to discover it in time. There we go, and almost got the wipe there. Grenadiers should be able to finish off. There we go. Also getting into the Panzerfaust pack combo here, and we could see the Stuart now actually getting knocked out. Clausewitz could then make a pretty stunning reversal in Clororaa with this. If the pack can catch up with this Stuart light tank. Got the sniper out now. Still feel like some Panzergrenadiers was nice stillness on the doctor at this point. I think he would have gone for Germany for his plan. That's a strategic reserve, seems like the most likely now. M14 being there. Stuart does get away, but even then, oh, calling it a two strike here. And the MD42 just getting wiped again already. And it's gone. Brutal. Highlighting just how powerful the unarmed Pathfinder's barrage ability really is. You can see there is almost no margin for error. You retreat immediately as soon as you see it called in a unit, or you lose that unit most of the time. Brutal stuff. There we got light machines up, so yeah. That definitely means no German infantry. That means very likely strategic reserves in the Panzer IV model gate in the future once he gets it, because again, Clausewitz field control right now is pretty weak. He is getting some damage in there, Clororaa, but he's taking a beating in the process. You got the airdrop coming through in here for Clororaa, summoning in reinforcements from the 82nd Airborne Division. Gonna just grab this on the cow plant, punishing further ahead here. I imagine he'll be clubbing it, yep, within the base. Alongside the pack howitzer. Reassons and live for Clororaa did get those right as opposed to now, but almost getting rifled up north. That said, pretty risky to play him out that far there. Could get snapped there by the super. There you go, Panther first team again. Pack forward nearby. Does he this time get the steward? Or does Clororaa get the steward away once more? In the south, Punies was the rifle spot there. Punies will like lose out here. And there you go, can the pack take it out there? Looks like it, looks like it. One more shot, one more hit. And he gets the steward. A sting blow that's Clororaa, which definitely helps Clausewitz, I think, catch a bit of a breath here versus Clororaa and slowly catch up to him, though Clororaa still is significantly favoured here. He's got paired with light machine guns on the way, and of course he has the pack out. So still, even with the steward down, Clororaa is a very fearsome opponent here for Clausewitz, and Clororaa just needs to like play sensibly and just push his advantage as much as he can. I think he can easily win this. Still on this Clausewitz pulls off in the great. The Gunners is off squad in the south here, hosing away there. North Gunners for the Pathfinders, getting another kill in there. Snubble with 4 kills. Territory round, the Gunners up north here, light machine gun halfway done. We do have the Panzer squad on the way there for Clausewitz finally, endly. Definitely a very solid upgrade there. Oh, you need to get there.
We have been assigned fresh Panzer Grenadiers.
Got the Southern Fuel Cadet a bit further northwards. Paratroops was there, 5 men left. 2 kills, also very close to the light machine guns. Gun is ready. Panzer Grenadier squad sitting out. Well, not ready, but they're ready to be reinforced, I guess. Snarl retreated. Didn't want to risk that one anymore. For very obvious reasons, I'd assume. Then using northwards. Panzer Grenadier, I think, in pursuit of the paratroopers of the 82nd Airborne. Firing away the light machines and the M1 carbines. Tech still not happening there for Clausewitz. Though neither for Clororaa. And Clororaa, I think at this point definitely should strong to take up that, maybe just trying to get up like a lot of still light tanks, pressure Clausewitz now while there's still a chance for it, but otherwise it should, I think, be dead in there around it. North here, Panzer flanking in 42 or 50 cal there. Gonna use being on top of the Pathfinders, the Panzers will be able to shoot those way. In the south here, paratroops down to 3 men. Gonna use being held by artillery and paratroop 5. Paratroop down to 2 men. I think he's hoping to get a wipe with the sniper grenade combo. No, can he get it? It's going to be a close one there, but I don't think it can happen. Yeah, Gunners interesting. In fact, they're risking now getting wiped up north here. Paratroop, Pathfinders, in fact, got wiped by the looks of it. No, they didn't, okay. Still, lots of back and forth action. Clororaa still remains favoured. He's still not taking up at this point. Definitely should be doing that soon. Of course, Clausewitz may also want to take up here very soon. Pioneers with the rifle squad back at the sniper. We got 9 kills there. Down to 2 men. Going for the car pony with the Panzer catching from pack out in a pretty bad spot. Grabbing the Northern points with the Grenadier being sluiced in there. We got 10 kills on the sniper now. 10 kills. Gunners reinforcing healing. Still an attack there for either side. I mean, Clororaa could of course also line the Greyhound right now, just try and swarm his opponent with those, but Clausewitz doesn't quite have that option. So like, he definitely needs to take up. Overall, both of them would benefit a lot from pushing the medium armor faster. Paratroop squad, or Pathfinder squad, almost ignited with the Panzer, the 5th Cup setting up there. Could try for a bung grenade here, but even then, like, he can't finish it off entirely, and, you know, he's so close to the opponent's base, it doesn't really, like, make much into try and attempt it here. Sniper there, getting another kill in the rear echelons, and the sub troop pushing up for another attempt with the Southern Fuel. Finally take up there for Clausewitz, very good, thumbs up, still no doctrine though again. At this point, Secret Reserve seems very much in the cards here for Clausewitz. I would be strongly surprised if it went for Ostrom or German infantry at this point. Sniper landing another kill there. Gunners moving in. Grabbing the Southern Fuel. He could consider laying down some mines around this path. Give an idea there. Support Clororaa about down there for Clausewitz. So good, if it's. There's a rush got up north to the firing down there. Close one, but not quite. Close one, but not quite. Sniper there hanging back. Ralph caught there down to 2 men, and this looks like they might have a tiny chance to pack out as they've not so threatened. They cannot ignore. Clororaa going for the captain. Interesting choice here. I feel like this is the more hesitant, cautious choice there by Clororaa, rather than trying to push a medium armor fast. He may be assuming that his opponent can get out despite having good field control. Or there's some other logic behind it, but I definitely feel like he should be going for the medium, like trying to turn out tanks against his opponent faster. Meanwhile, Clausewitz here, gone for the shoot reserves. Definitely a direction I think he likes a lot. Opens up here for the Panther for Model J, and that could definitely be a problem with Clororaa. And this is Pathfinder in the south. Pathfinder seems a bit favored there with the Marksman Rifle against these with light machine guns. May just be able to outdamage the Pathfinders before that's a problem. It looks like they do. Comes to the Rifle squad there, Betchnity 1, half HP 2. Clausewitz meanwhile is moments away here from the Panther 4 Model J. The Panzer Kampfwagen 4 as from Yacht here. For the, let's just go with Panzer Division, connecting Norfolk's, now racking up kills here versus Clororaa and the 6th Armoured Division. To the firing down there, shattering a bush and killing all the resident squirrels. Pioneers moving ahead here. Panzer there close to Betchnity 2, Sniper there gaining Betchnity 2 in the process with 17 kills under his belt. And here we got a push for the cop on the 5th gun, the Pioneer, Captain, very good move there. Clausewitz can now go for the Panther for Model J, the Panzer Kampfwagen 4 as from Yacht. We shall of course see if that is what he does, because he went for shoot reserves at this stage. I'd be fairly surprised if he didn't, and not the good kind of surprise either. And one second one, there we go, we do get the Panther for Model J there for Clausewitz. 2 thumbs up. Ralph got 50 calibrating Norfolk, punching moving forwards there, close to Betchnity 2. Artillery called in here to further disrupt the attempt there. Continue the cluster bombs. Makes it very difficult for Clausewitz to establish any sort of stabilization there. That's it. Cluster bombs done something mostly dodged. Panther can be caught with 5th guard. Some of those nearby could assist here. In the south, terrain has been fully claimed by the Americans. Some of the guns continue to sort of harass and hurt Clororaa, almost getting the Pathfinder squad here. Packard's being pushed back. So we'll have to see what Clororaa goes for next. Besides another anti-tank gun maybe, which I imagine they will go from response to the Panther 4 Model J. Pioneers, Ambulances will soon the captain. Back here, gun is reinforcing. Panther 4 Model J almost done. Grabbing the northern fuel point here. Further thing north of the Grenadiers, and there you go. Panzer Kampfwagen 4 as from Yacht. Out here for Clausewitz and Deutschland. Pack out flying away there. 2 kills, that's 21. We got 354, so 453. So now Clausewitz definitely possesses the tank advantage of his opponent over the Panther 4 Model J. Punish the captain and the paratroopers. We shall see, of course, when Clororaa decides to go for a medium tank himself here, possibly a tank is strong response to the Panther 4 Model J. Can soon upgrade that one with a pin-up machine gun and certainly would benefit a lot from it. And he's routed. North here, Pathfinder's got caught the Panther 4 Model J here. And there you go, adding the pin-up machine gun. Could even try and raid his opponent's base here, and we see that already the ambulance being moved away here from the base towards the south here. Probably an anticipation of a possible base raid there by Clausewitz. Thumbs up, that's Clororaa. Punish with the paratrooper, comes nearby as well. Clausewitz splitting a bit of manpower, could go for, say, another Panther gun squad or replacement before it, so even 2 could be pretty good. There's also the possibility of setting up machine gun bunkers around here in the north to free up attention there. While still keeping it defended. And also not eating up the population. Captain down to 3 men, getting snapped there again. Panther 4 men in the back, machine almost done. Sniper being knocked out. Problem here in this case, the Panther 4 is actually blocking the sniper's path in here. And could result in loss of the sniper here. But in this case though, Clausewitz gets a bit lucky and that does not happen. But he was very much close to like killing the sniper effectively himself. Swinging about in the infantry, trying I think also to make use of the training to perhaps dodge some of the anti-tank guns. Almost got the Ralph caught there, but fortune favourite Clororaa this time around and the Panther 4 misses. Fighting around the north as Clororaa tries to get his hand on the field point there, but Clausewitz is very much intent on avoiding that happening. He's still back to floating a bunch of manpower, really I think should be more cautious about that. Clororaa, meanwhile, is still not taking up. He's not really bringing in more anti-tank guns either. Hard to he's planning. Clausewitz is acting not far from another Panther Moldier here versus Clororaa. I think a fairly strong choice to go for it, of course. Quick shot there. Goes to the Ostwind. I guess. I mean, the thing is, though, when you got the Panther Moldier, it's effectively superior to the Ostwind, even dealing with infantry, I think, in most cases. So while he can, of course, go for the Ostwind, it wouldn't actually, I think, be wrong to, in this case, just go for another Panther Moldier. Of course, on top of just, you know, being roughly as good as an Ostwind dealing with infantry, it's also much better than dealing with armor. It's also a lot tougher to deal with in the first place due to having more armor in the front as well. That said, needs to be careful though, sending the Panther with no support to the infantry, particularly no Panther nearby is definitely risky at this stage. Trying to escape with the Panther fall. Looks like it's working out. Nicely in the south, fifth cover, Captain Grenadiers here. Almost done for Clausewitz and the German army, the Panzerlehr, Panzerdivision. Grenadiers then narrowly avoiding getting hit by a pack archer. And there you go, Cap being flanked with the Panzers and routed Aviation's also in trouble. Anti-tank getting hold of weight but quickly taken out here. Panther 4 needing repairs here for Clausewitz. He has upgraded the Pioneers well with the Pioneer support package. Thumbs up. And now has the resources, or at least the command point for the Tigers. The resources definitely are not there. Except maybe the manpower. So we of course have to see if he does plan for the Tigers here versus Clororaa. Okay, so going to squad being slowly shot to bits. In the south here, Panther 4 did push a bit further, got the Osprey moving in. And it's in northwards now. Again, clearly keeping in mind the possibility of his opponent raiding his base and taking it out there. So it's a common Wehrmacht tactic for that as Axis tactic. They have the opportunity. They will raid your base and they will try and take out the ambulance. And of course, any other sort of like exposed units. So thumbs up to Clororaa. There's the rough squad here. After that, got the central thing for the jobs of the Panther 4 here. Pioneers also about to assist. Plus bombs called in though. Oh dear, got to lose the pack up 40 here to the cluster bombs. Yep, crew dead, plus a lot of squirrels hiding in the shrubbery, shattered and torn apart here. Ralph's got the machine pass, looks like someone to actually like finish them off. Here up north here, Pioneers just Pioneers fighting after the Pathfinders. In the end, the Americans, even with like low health and low units, actually ended up retreating. I actually thought they were about to like, you know, beat the Pioneers there, but guess Clororaa they decided to play it safe rather than risk something sneaking in and finishing them off. Osprey dying to repairs for the Panther soon as well. Not much going on in the base still. Going for the pack 40 there. In the south, we got the Captain Graham the point here. You could soon go for Stu if he wants to. Another Osprey maybe. Clororaa meanwhile has finally gone for the major. Can actually be pushing for tanks pretty much now. Would certainly be a strong idea there. And there's of course his plan with Jackson. Oh, he does go for the Sherman. He can actually follow up with the Jackson soon after. So we got 350 versus 422. Clororaa still enjoys lead here over Clausewitz in terms of victory points.
Enemy forces are securing our
Down the sun
territory.
point with the major. Sniper at watch, close to the east level. Panther vision repairs. Should probably consider another Pioneer squad to help with the repairs at this point. To be honest with you, like the Pioneer support package. Having 2 Pioneer squads to repair your stuff never hurts. Plus, he does have another Pioneer squad. Very good then. Plus, he's going for more flamethrowers here since up against the Americans. And most of them typically never lay down mines, even if they do have doctrines for it. In this case, the paratrooper support squad can actually lay down mines, but Clororaa is doing that. More grenadiers for Clausewitz. Personally, I'd like to see Panther grenadiers at this point, but oh well. Or even an assault grenadier squad, since they can't be upgraded to be a 6-man squad, which I think also would be a pretty decent choice there, but oh well. Panther good to go. Osprey being fixed up. Panther 4 dispatch south to deal with infantry there. Clororaa, I think, needs to like line up some bigger attack here versus Clausewitz. At the moment, he feels like he's a bit too reactive here. Versus Clausewitz, which is great for Clausewitz, but doesn't think do Clororaa a lot of favours. But at least he's got tanks out now, but again, considerably behind his opponent in this spot. Having the fuel advantage really definitely feels like one of the big strategic areas there by Clororaa this match so far. Sherman again for the Grenadiers, 50 almost done. How long will the Grenadiers hold up against the advancing Sherman? There you go, 1 kill in, and there you go. More machine guns ended down, just 1 man in the Grenadiers. Could get wiped here, could get wiped. Meanwhile, up north, the Austrian champion prepared to be backed up by the Panther Grenadiers. Very good. They are taking heavy fire. They've got bang grenade off here on the Panther troopers, and right in the midst of them, almost getting wiped. Gaining the ace level. Panther got almost dead. Panther got heavy pursuit by the Sherman. Needs armor support, entertain support not happening most likely, and he's also trying to get away from the Panther squad there. Oh, doesn't happen. Really lucky there for Clausewitz. In the center, almost got 50 of the Pioneers, but they get suppressed. Pioneers have done the classic in the Pathfinders. They're 8 kills. Veteran fleet, Panther forming forts here for Clausewitz and the German army. South side there being claimed over Clausewitz. Pathfinders there being slowly overwhelmed here by the sheer number of flamethrower Pioneers. Then he's on these meanwhile. Osprey in here to support the Panther force push. Osprey there, Osprey worked the plate there by Clausewitz, allowed the Panther force to get into a better position. Losing the main gun on the Flak Panther. And loses it. That's it. The Panther 4 is getting focused down by the pack off stone here by Clororaa. Punishment to deal with that. Oh dear, could be a pretty bad engagement for Clausewitz. Needs to get out of there soon. Almost got the pack. So there's still the M1 staying there. Go. Panther 4's almost knocked out. Oh. Good lord. He's being super aggressive. He gets the Sherman and avoids the M1 anti-tank gun, but almost loses the Pioneers in the process. Oh, good lord. You need supporting infantry or something. And there we go, the Panther 4 finally goes down. That was kinda nuts. Another Panther 4 get here for Clausewitz, now just going for tier 4 here. I think that's very sensible. Meanwhile, Clororaa needs more armor, but he's certainly stuck himself with a lot of more expensive infantry and some other decisions, which does slow down his ability to call in more armor fast, whereas Clausewitz is not being held back by that for now. He's over there, now with 32 kills, prowling the battlefield for more victims to claim in the name of the Reich. Routes go down to 3 men. How much longer will they hold out against the German sniper here? Going to down to 1 man, need to retreat. They definitely will not be able to hold much longer. Things running there. 5 kills, close to the ace level. We got the ace punch going to be northwards as well.
We are losing a sector.
Just reinforcing healing there for Clororaa. Still plenty of fuel, but insufficient manpower. Panther 4 mode gain number 2 almost done with Clausewitz. 50 got that gaining the ace level. There we go, another Panzer come fighting fear, ready for the Panzer layer Panzer to be shorn. It's now retreated, and North Hick needs to heavy fire. Tiger Race certainly seems like a dream at this point. We'll of course have to see if Clausewitz is even dreaming of it. That's certainly a big if.
Our territory.
Panther 4 moving headed with the penalty machine on the way, very good. There's a bit of trouble. Panther's the captain. Shot fired. Back here, reinforcing healing. There's a bit of trouble. Down the northern victory point. Pioneers holding up. Ground center victory point. We got Fiend 41 to Fiend 66. Clausewitz down to catch up. There's Clororaa in terms of victory point. Pioneers though caught in a pretty bad spot. Getting absolute shred. But there you go. Punch they could actually catch the units in a pretty bad spot. The bomb grenade here. There you go. Gabardeladen. Oh, attempted but cancelled. Actually may have to pop a smoke grenade here to deal with that force. I was going to try for a bomb grenade there instead. Yes, indeed. But getting suppressed on less point blank range. Forced to retreat. Big push here for Clororaa in the north. But again, some tank support here. But very nice for Clororaa. And just lacks there. Clausewitz could try and flank through the south and catch Clororaa from Major, he was expecting. Would be a consideration to have up north here, point mixes with a Major. Got the MD42 bang up now the captain package, which is forcing healing. Pan focus to the deep raid, maybe? Nope. Decides to back off. That's where there might be something hiding. He's not ready to meet. Meanwhile, Clororaa is closing in another Sherman here to call in, or a Jackson tank destroyer, but still some time away.
The sector has been cut off.
Would strongly benefit from building up a larger armoured force. Clausewitz is not far away from, say, another Panther 4 here. He's going for another Ostwind. Alright. He's clearly favoring the Panther 4 Ostwind combo here. Panther being pushed back here by the Panther 4 and Grenadier. Pioneers up here by 50 up north. Ostwind halfway done. Going through the captain. You got pioneers of the Bravo squad. Sherman on the way for Clororaa again finally. So a bit of delay there. Osman almost done for Clausewitz. You might be able to go through here. The Panther is spearheading the way. Very good. Could do with some arms support for the combined arms bonus, but it's not happening. Roughing over the power. Pathfinder squad almost wiping out the Panther goes for the captain. And Sherman halfway done. Osman those out here for Clausewitz. The German army in the south. We've got the Panther going in there. 2 kills. Beatrice in a sea of trouble as the Panther is hot on their heels. Rob squad there could also end up suffering the wrath of the Wehrmacht, but avoids it. Up north here, Panther keep up the pursuit. Enter tank on there, gets Robert, costing him the crew. Of course, he can recruit this close to his base easily, but losing the veteran 2 crew does hurt Clororaa a bit. German out. Throwing punch in there. Osman moving strange and line of fire with Sherman. Less impressive there, though the Sherman misses. The Osman actually gets a few shots through the front line, which is impressively lucky enough for Clausewitz. He's Osman. Panther on the north end, getting the Sherman head on. Shot goes through. Sherman fails to penetrate the Panther 4. Clororaa now having lost control most of the map here to Clausewitz. Needs to, I think, just, set up some proper attacks here, and he definitely needs to get out more than 1 tank at a time. And so in that regard needs to be more mindful of how he uses his infantry, as that is quickly proving to be a bit of an Achilles heel for him. But even then, he has a significant amount of map control, and you actually gains resources of plenty. Can't utilize it because the one resource that doesn't change based on map control, map power keeps being the one that does, holds them back. So keep that in mind there. Gunning's right about the paratroopers, 21 kills. Sherman almost good to go. So we got Fin 23 versus Fin 28. Panther 4 rushing through, 3 kills, halfway to 21. Pack 40 here for Clausewitz. Still worrying a bit about armor, or he might have some plans there that could involve tier 4, I guess. Great hit on the Panther 4 there. Osman sending in the Pathfinder to the force there. Not entirely sure, I guess he's hoping to creep in, but that obviously is not working out. In fact, he just gets his Pathfinder murdered. Oh, Paratroop annihilate, and they drop a light machine gun. This is pretty big there for Clausewitz. Could even get the Pathfinder squad right, which certainly really put Clororaa in a bind, but no, gets away. Doesn't get to grab the light machine gun though. Small opportunity there for Clororaa to get it back, and obviously denied to Clausewitz and the Germans. In the centre, 5th gun in before 2 dueling Northfield, the centre picture point. Pack 40 ready. Vietnam went ground the point there you go. Seeing this in the fight. Transform to deal with the Sherman though. Lots of back and forth action. Things are hectic here around the centre of the map. Sherman getting Panther faster than Panther 4 half health. Sherman's a bit above that. In the centre, slow progress here for Clororaa. North in campground, the Pontic on this got to block off here. Pack out to find MB42 almost taken out there. Could see another MB42 wiped in, stunned by the Americans. That's something embarrassing. There we go. Machine gun taken out with the pack out. So up north, Osman tearing into the captain. Clororaa is getting somewhere, but it's happening at a very slow pace, and he's paying a rather high price for it against Clausewitz. The Magabama continues to be a bit of a headache. Osman and Panther 4 down to half health. Then bring up ground the light machine here, right under Clororaa. He could try and have the pack out to deal with it again, I guess. Person calls him. But we could also try and cluster bomb. He's actually got a lot of munitions. I definitely feel like he could be using his munitions a bit more actively here and there, like weapon racks, grenades. Or getting a bit lay down some mines with his paratroop support squad when he had the opportunity. But right here, for example, I think a great target for cluster bombs. Like there's just lots of bombs there by himself. Easily got to called in here. Tire shot called in artillery. Kills them. Oh, they were up there and didn't see them. There you go. Gets almost in for the pack, and the Panther Squad doesn't quite land the wipes. The Osman going in to deal with him. Panther 4 looks at Sherman. Sherman almost taken out. But so the Panther 4 almost taken out as well. Punch going for the entertainment here. Right under Cloroora's nose. Will he go for the cluster bombs here? Will he ignore it? No. No cluster bombs. There we go. We do get the cluster bombs, but still he has to worry about the M1 entertainment since it has a high rate of fire. Cluster bombs still look like they will take out the entertainment crew here. Punishing Clausewitz there. Small save by Clororaa, but he's still in a world of pain, and Clausewitz gets to work destroying it. He could actually soon go for Panther 4, but again, it may be he's starting to plan for the Tiger race. That's it. Both tanks here. Martin dying in repairs here for Clausewitz. And what? 2 HP then we get in the center. Package reinforcing healing. Shambling fixed up. Both tanks done with repairs. Yeah, it's starting to look a lot like a Tiger racer for Clausewitz, though again he could still like decide to go for something else. The option is always there. But of course, whether or not he sees that option, of course, is another thing of what he actually is planning. But it looks like a Tiger race. Got 323 is 200. Clororaa is now the one behind Clausewitz in terms of victory points, and quite significantly so. Clororaa can go for another Sherman. Of course, he could try and go for Jackson. Whatever the case, more armor is needed, whether it be for tank destroyers or regular tanks. Finishing back there. Finishing southwards. We can go for the Sherman now, but again, he may be playing the Jackson here. It'd be impossible. Meanwhile, Clausewitz continues to float resources. Again, it's starting to look a lot like a Tiger race, but again, could be something else. We'll have to see. We shall have to see. Troops reinforcing healing. Need to grab some more victory points and resource points. Finishing southwards. Clororaa can now go for the Jack. He goes for another Sherman in the end. Could have that up then a bit sooner, but details. He's also starting to run out infantry, which is also a problem, whereas Clausewitz has ample infantry forces. Northeast Sherman catching the gunners right in them. Half health, half size. Still not much going on in Clausewitz base. Pack outs are firing away. Go down the Pioneers. Goes in southwards into the Pathfinder squad there. Could try and call the artillery strike here. Hope to catch the gunners off guard. Finish drops on 91. Second shot on the Clororaa. Clausewitz really looking like he's playing the Tiger race. I mean, he's not calling more Panther 4s at the moment, Stoops or whatever. He's just flooding manpound fuel. Back out for landing kills the Gundis. Unit wiped out another blow. There's Clororaa and the Americans. In fact, just the captain of the Pathfinder squad in terms of infantry. Osman then trouble the cop with the entertainment and the Sherman wing in. They're saying Sherman got ready by the way. Osman down to half health. Captain with 4 seconds before setting up there to stop the Americans from further advancing. Captain being torn apart out in the open up north. They've got this Panther moving in. Second Sherman moving in there. But against the Panther on its own might be a bit tricky. Captain about to get annihilated as well. Clororaa is really striking here versus Clausewitz. Seems like something is clouding his actions. Panther thinking out of the range of the Sherman. Having none of that. And we got plus 1 called in here somewhere. Though where somewhere. Okay, so it looks like around here the 40. Panther won't get on the way. So no Tiger is an end of Clausewitz. I guess he might have just figured he wanted to go for it, but then just decided, nah, I don't need it. Again, all this does make sense to float that much full of manpower for so long, but that's another story. Panther 4 they caught between 2 Shermans. Triple losing in here to Clororaa. Gets lucky. But Clausewitz gets lucky instead. Shot bounces off the armor consistently. Panther called in the Panther tank and there, go destroying it. Almost getting the MD42 in the process as well. That could have been a pretty good double whammy there for Clororaa against Clausewitz. Clororaa can soon go for 3rd Sherman, building up a real armoured force here, but at the same time Clausewitz almost in the 2nd Panther will get ready. Mine goes off in some poor bastard, but not entirely who. Panther on the centre victory point.
Panzer IV is ready for battle.
There you go, 2nd Panther ready there for Clausewitz. Clororaa can again still soon go for another Sherman.
Our supply line is cut. Germans are making
Of course, he may decide he wants a Jackson tank to with all these incoming Panther 4 model gates. Osman there, halfway to 52. Panther 4 setting out, landing the pin on machine gun, very good. Bit of heavier fighting here. Panther with the captain. But the captain being added to the tally. The Nego packs on the Panzer Grenadiers. They need to be careful. They're suddenly exposed out in the open here. Panzer going on the flanking the Sherman. Gets got it in the rearmament. Panzer up there. Being hosed down by the entertaining. Probably should have just popped a smoke grenade with the Panzer instead, since they do get access to that via these breakthrough packages. Very handy addition into the Panzer Grenadiers. There are a lot of players overlook that if you do go for the Doctrine. Panzer for more gear, they're close to this being called back, keep a close arm in advance. You can't go for the Jackson tanks right now. Whatever he plans though, he should be going for it soon. He could also use the capture device. And also probably should consider more infantry soon as well to make up for the shortage. Because against an opponent with 4 infantry squads at ace level, just an infantry squad yourself is absolutely insufficient. Machine around the machine and then the centre. Northern Recon sees the Clororaa. Nice save there. Fixing up the Panzer Force from alternate repairs. In fact, most of Clausewitz's armour is in need of repair. When he's being overwhelmed here by Clororaa. Got 283, was on 82. These little pack cards have been proven to be a strong asset here for Clororaa versus Clausewitz. Pulling a lot of resources. Is Clororaa just unsure what he wants to do here versus Clausewitz? Stu going with Clausewitz. Bringing in the true strength of the Wehrmacht. But it's been shot to bits. Coming on, getting gun there. Down goes the machine gun. Stug halfway done. Stug halfway done. Yeah. Cameras the Panzer Grenadier here. Last one halfway done. Sherman setting out for Freedom and Democracy. Catching the Panzer open there. Grenadiers from the south side. See Sherman getting into 2. Still not calling their army. It seems like Clororaa is struck with strategic paralysis of some sort. Like he can't just make up his mind of what he wants to go for, despite, you know, badly needing more troops versus Clausewitz. Just having no issue calling in more forces against Clororaa. Meanwhile, definitely not good there for Clororaa, definitely not good, and certainly not the right time to start, you know, flooding resources, that for sure either. Going for the Jackson tanks over there, great parallel to cancel it for Scott. Not a fan of that one. Not a fan of that one. Don't think it's a Scott he needs at the moment. Back for the blitzing wait. But gets knocked with the Sherms. The Sherm number 1 there should be pulled back for repairs. And same front with the others. Oh, the Stu. He's rushing in with the Sherman at low health. With the risk feeling the Stu can easily kill. That would be a bit of a mistake there for Clororaa to put a gently, of course. Great for Clausewitz. And yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. Just fit the Stu an easy kill. Thumbs down to Clororaa. Lost the other Panther 4 though. Lost the other one. Suddenly, the advantage is kind of looking back in Clorora's favour. Is also going for Sherman's time to push in more armour again, but he also needs more infantry. Going for an airdrop combat group right now, I think would actually be a good way. Get out another pack out, but also more importantly, another infantry squad pack. He's not just down at the captain, he's even lost the Pathfinders. Like, Clororaa has an extra infantry left, which means even with an arm advantage, Clausewitz against him, that is, he can still like pull through there perhaps. Particularly with the might of the Sturmgeschütz like Asfungi. Got 262 behind 77. Sending some explosive turns here between Clausewitz and Clororaa at times. Osman rushing northwards there, looking to outmaneuver the American flank here. Going straight forward there, go charging in, turn through the captain over the pack out, I mean. Like Cap. That's nonsense. There's the active crew by Cap, which actually looks like it is. There we go, got the entertain gun. Osman are down to half health. Gonna get knocked up with the Sherman, got the shoot, they're arriving. Clausewitz go for another Shem. Oh, Panther 4 will go for the Stu. Number 2. Looks like another Panther 4 though. Gonna use a pioneer spot with 5th Stu coming forwards there. Sherman escapes. Another Shem right there for Clororaa. Could also go for third one already. Should also go for one for another. There's so many things he needs to go for. Osman gaining virtually 2 just with this whole machine gun in the end there. Stu coming ahead here. Catches the Scott. Misses though. Good lord. Got him here, man. Gaining mentions run up north, they're going for Northern Victor Point there, we got Hunt. Oh, caught him with the Sherman. Pack crude here. Should Panther fast to the Sherman. Main gun out, Scheiße. Trying to eat shells every campfire with the main gun out. Cluster bombs called in there, it's a complete cluster of a mess. What is Clausewitz planning here? He needs to call in more armor, badly, he needs more Stugs. on Panzermordier, whatever he needs, it's, you know, he just needs to call it in. Clororaa also needs to call him around. Both seems like both players there are a bit hesitant to call in stuff. At least Clausewitz is now doing it, whereas Clororaa continues to sort of strive there with keeping up the pace here. Really, it's like just churn out tanks, infantry, or whatever. Now the Panzermordier, they're almost up ground the scientific public punch gunners and the MD-42. Ground the northern fuel. Heading south to fix up the Ostwind. Punches there as the captain tank filling with the Sturmgewehr and 40 fire. 260 versus 133.
Panzer here. Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Well, Pioneer scores hard to work with the Stug. We got 260 versus 124. Scott again on for Clororaa. Something fixed up. And there you go. Another Panzermordier there for Clausewitz. Stug good to go as well. I'm not thinking he's in a lot of trouble. The Shannon moves in close to the east on that one. Close to the east level. Stug going to support the Panther. Looks like yes, they both head north to with the Sherman.
Standing by. We have reduced our foes to 100 points.
Osman being fixed up there. Almost good to go as well. Still should go for more armor, though, more tanks. A bit surprised he keeps going for Scots at this point as well, but I mean, it does work with the infantry support weapons, but even then, I don't know. Not quite as great as the tank. And there goes Panther caught with the anti-tank gun. Jump charge in, the Stug turn around there. What's this dude doing? What's he doing? Clausewitz! Just losing the Sherman. Oh, the Panther to the Shermans. Stug pulling back further. Panther 4 down. Stug moving in there, getting some hits in there. Clausewitz need 2. Scott's tank through the Grenadiers here. Stug continuing the pursuit here of the Shermans. Clausewitz getting pretty bold. There goes Stug getting into 2 shots now. And it's Scott there with a damaged engine. Shot bounce from the Sherman. Fifth caught there, still not calling more armor. Infantry, come on. Clororaa, do it. Democracy demands it. Good hit on the Sherman. Almost got it. Oh dear. Could Clororaa end up losing the 2 Shermans to this 1 Stug? Almost looks like it. Almost looks like it. Panzer the tank for support weapons, both fought back here by the Scots though. Stug instead goes for the Scots rather than going for the Shermans, trying to pursue them. I think that's a good idea there. And now the Shermans going the offensive again. Perhaps sending the shoot to get too close to the Scots. He has to risk it. Perhaps it's still got match, got Richard with the still floating no resources. Both sides have for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why they're going for the heat shell. Almost awkward with that one, but still managed to keep the Sherman shooting a bit more shots there. Osman almost got it. Stug finishes off there. Sherman left there versus the Stug. Almost got it. Almost got it. Halfway to the east on that Stug as well. Stug misses. Sherman with a sliver of health. Osman charging in the midst of the remaining troops going for the ambulance. 17 kills, 15-2. Almost got the anti-tank gun. Sherman on the way there for Clororaa. Stug rushing northwards with infantry support here. Ambulance may just be in trouble. There we go, got it. Sherman hold back northwards now to deal with the unfolding disaster, but I fear it may be too late here for him. May just be too late. Scott's moving in there. Stug ever closer to the east level here. Another hit there, another hit. Peppermint almost done there. Almost got the Scott, almost got it. Got the Sherman, kaput. And there you go, Clororaa surrenders. A nasty fight here on Nexus, though definitely there was moments of both players seem to really just hesitate to just call in more tanks or infantry. And I definitely think that hurt Clororaa as the match went on, and when there's clearly odd times when just, you know, they could easily pushed out more units for some reason didn't. I don't know why, they're both fairly high ranked players. I don't know what's going on there. Like, are they just too stressed out or something? But there's definitely too many points. It's just like, you know, they could easily pushed out more stuff there. So, you know, something to consider. I think some good tactical moves and certainly some nice, good Stug. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. I learned something from it. If you subscribe, like, share, comment on it, tell friends, tell family, don't tell enemies. This is Imperial Links and Cheers. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow again for a nice episode. Bye.